Hey guys, how are you doing today? So we've got little post that's popped up on the forum today called "Enter the Maze." Now, I'm assuming this is a little mini event quest, like they have sort of, they have the little event quests that they chuck in there because you've completed uncollected 100%, and you've kind of got like 2 weeks or so just sitting there doing nothing. So they've got this little quest here, hopefully to fill the gap, I guess. Similar to like you had Champion Clash and stuff like that. So this is gonna run for what's about 2.5 weeks, I think it is. It's for people that are level 40 plus, so it's geared towards sort of mid to end game players. It says it's an assortment of very difficult encounters to overcome, including some familiar faces eager for round 2. So I'm assuming something to do with the champion and him wanting round 2 at us because, we smashed him. There are 4 interconnecting paths to navigate, and each path has a total of 6 fights. So there's 24 fights altogether, including the champion. So 5 regular fights and the final boss, which again, like I said, I assume is the champion. Every fight is a sort of puzzle that you need to figure out, and your RPG knowledge will put you to the test. Final Fantasy players, come at me. It says you'll be able to scout ahead on this one, so that's good. You're not locked on the map, and you'll be able to see what you need to bring. And they said they're going to give us 5 tips to help us with some of the fights. So the first tip is those who can strike true will be able to hit the mark. So I'm guessing there's a lot of maybe armored champions in there or something like that. So maybe bring like people like Karnak and Proxima and stuff like that who have true strike that will be able to smash through them champions fairly easily. It may get cold, sort of a given here. So be prepared to tough it out. Iceman again, I'm assuming. And I'm gonna guess that he's gonna be super high PI, and he's gonna absolutely wreck people who don't have a frostbite immune or something that can sort of mitigate some of that damage. If you listen carefully to the maze, you can hear the sound of neurotoxin emitting neurotoxins. I say that really fast. Alright, so I don't know whether this means that there's an archangel on the path, or you may need to bring an archangel, because neurotoxins obviously are one of Archangel's abilities, where you do the bleed and the poison together to make a neurotoxin. I'm sure there's another champion again. I can't remember who it was, but yeah. So the 4 paths that we have, obviously they've got Aspect of Chaos, which has I think it's the life switch. So I think it's every 12 seconds or 20 seconds or something like that, your life switches with the opponent. Very cool if you've got someone who can tough it out, like Punisher. Punisher, when he's got the when he goes down like 1 health, and you literally have to wait for him to the sort of his buff to end, or even a Hela. Hela has the same sort of thing, so you could just life switch. They have 1 HP, bang, dead. What else we got? We've got Aspect of War, so that's the one that degenerates 50% of your health, and no, wait, sorry, not degenerates. It degenerates your defense. That's right, and then you have also a special. And then they go, when they activate a special, they get the little bit of unstoppable for a while. But yeah, you pretty much got to beat them within sort of, I think it's 50 or 60 seconds or something like that. Otherwise, they go unstoppable, unblockable, and you're dead. No, not unstoppable, just unblockable. But yeah, bad time. For me at least, I'd parry a lot. We've got Aspect of Death, which I think, from memory, is the KO after specials. So they go lethal kind of thing for a little while. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Don't quote me on that. And then we've got Aspect of Nightmares, which is the 50% health loss, and then you regen it back. I'm assuming, big assumption here, but I'm assuming they're going to chuck some sort of stupid node on there with it to possibly heal block you, or someone that is going to be able to heal block you to sort of stop you getting your health back. One thing I would say about Aspect of Nightmare: don't bring Archangel. No, sorry, for Aspect of Chaos, don't bring Archangel because he's neurotoxin. So if you try and life switch with them and they get your health, then you're literally heal blocking them, so they can't get your health. So if you got like 100% health, they got like 50% health, and you've neurotoxin them, they're gonna go back to 50% health. So good tip right there. As for the rewards, so they've got obviously a completion, and then they have a exploration. So completion, you will get 9,000 tier 2A fragments, 2,000 5-star crystal shards. We've got 5-star signature stone crystals. Not sure if these are generic or class sort of. No, actually they'll be class oriented ones because they're crystals. And then 100,000 gold. So that's for completion. And then you have exploration, which is the remainder of the tier 2 alpha fragment. So if you do exploration, you get a full formed alpha tier 2 alpha, and then we've got another half of a 5-star crystal. We've got 25-star stone signature crystals, and then you got 250,000 gold. So depending on how hard this is, it's pretty good. Like I'm always in need of tier 2A, so this is really good for someone like me who is yet to have a rank 5. But like I'm this close. I still don't know who I'm gonna do up. I'm sort of tossing up between Medusa and Blade and Domino. So yeah, I don't know. Anyway, many will enter, very few will succeed. This content is not meant to be completed by everyone. So like they were saying, 40 plus character, level 40 plus, and I'm assuming you need to have a fairly half decent roster. And less experienced summoners will find themselves in a fight for their lives. For those brave enough to delve into the maze, good luck and don't get lost. Don't get lost in the trap that is Kabam, making you spend all your units because you get stuck on a note. Just quit and start again. But guys, look, I'm gonna be streaming this at some stage through the next week or two. So hopefully you guys can tune in. If you like what you saw today, make sure you hit that like button, smash that subscribe button, and I will see you guys sometime in the maze in the next few days, I suppose. All right, have a good one, guys. Peace out.